Welcome back to another episode of EDC with me, and today I'm doing my 2024 Pocket Dump Update. I believe it's been long enough since I've done a Pocket Dump Update, and yeah, just want to kind of talk about what's currently going on and some of the things that have changed, and yeah, we'll jump right in. Still utilizing the Travax belt. This is my second one. I still have my first one. I just find this to be the most comfortable but still rigid belt that I've ran into. Made in the USA, always a win. Still utilizing handkerchiefs. These just always seem to find a place in my pocket. They're super handy if you need to obviously use them to blow your nose, if you need to wrap something because it's been cut or damaged. It's just a quick tourniquet or band-aid in that sense. You could even use it to filter things if you needed to. Using a silicone ring. I use the silicone ring because I've watched a few videos on sheathing. If anyone's ever seen that, terrifying. You will no longer wear a metal ring if you look into that. One of my updates, I used to have a pen here on my Gerber dime. The ink ran out on that, so I have switched to a Write in the Rain pen. It's a full-size pen and writes really well. Conceivably writes in the rain. Haven't tried that out. But this is small enough to just drop into my pocket and I don't even notice that it's there. It's extremely light too. It's just a plastic build. That's probably the only gripe, is if I were to press up against it too hard, if it were to crack. I don't know that it would, but so that's new this year. Still using a Bic lighter. This is the mini Bic lighter. Big fan of these. They just work. They're lightweight, easy to carry. I still have my Zippos. I love the way they look. They're fun fidget toys, but just a classic Bic is kind of my no nonsense preferred method. The Gerber dime. Still, we're going on 4 or 5 years now with the Gerber dime. I don't use it every single day, but when I need it, it's there. It's, for the size, it's a very good value. It's so small, you get a plethora of tools. The pliers is really the thing that I probably find myself using the most. I have used some of the tools for prying things, which they're not very thick, so it's not super recommended. But I did make an addition to the pocket, which I'll go over in a second. It's kind of replaced those bits for prying. Got a titanium tube. It's got some toothpicks, some kindling, and a small amount of medication. Really never have to use it, but it's there. I've got one of these Key Smart clips. These are great. They're $6 maybe on Amazon, but they'll change anything you've got that would normally be on a keychain into a pocket clip is how I use it. So it clips and hangs in my pocket. Civivi. I had another knife forever. It was the 2-stage Ruger CRKT collaboration. This Civivi is perfect. If you want to see more detail, I've got at least one, if not 2 videos on this. It's completely sold me on my Carta. The handle is very comfortable, very, very grippy. It's a lot lighter than my last knife. It's relatively a large knife. The push button is ideal because when deploying, I've got the flipper, which doubles as a guard. I'm always a big fan of flippers because they double as guards, so your hand can't really slide up on the blade. You've got a nick in it, so you can open it through the nick. Or if you just want to use good old-fashioned gravity, you can just press the button and it'll drop open. So there's 3 different ways to deploy this pretty simply. I love that everything's done one-handed. I don't have to unlock and push or unlock and fold. It literally just drops into place. Very big fan of this knife. Recommend it to anybody. Deep carry pocket clip too, which is important to me. I'm on about 4 or 5 years of the Aurora A23 flashlight by Rovivon. I charge this thing up maybe 3 times a year. I do use it. The battery just lasts. Waterproof, deep carry pocket clip. I do clip it to my pocket. Big fan of this company. Very big fan of this particular flashlight. There are newer versions of it. I'll probably go to those when the time comes. Addition to my keys, I've got a Civivi pry bar. It's very small. Does the trick though, much more efficient than using the tools on my Gerber dime. Got this back in December. I haven't had to use it a whole lot, but when I have had to use it, it's been perfect. It's relatively small, so you're not going to get a lot of leverage out of it. But for those smaller tasks, it absolutely does the job. I think they're like 16 bucks on Amazon. Worthwhile, worth picking up. I have changed my wallet to a Carhartt. Very thin. I like front pocket wallets. This is extremely thin. It's got 3 different pockets, and then it's got cards, 6 card slots. Very happy with this so far. I think I got it on secondhand market for 10-15 bucks. Still rocking a metal beard comb in here too. Obviously I don't use it much because it's not popping out. There it is. Just what is it? Go comb? Yeah, Go comb. I've had that forever too, maybe 5 years now or so. For the watch, I've still got my ProTrek Casio. Really big fan of this watch. I believe it retails for about $350. I'm a big fan because it's got a barometer and a compass and an altimeter. It's solar, so I don't have to worry about replacing the battery. I think it's rated for like a 30-year life battery. I've got reviews on this too, so go check it out if you want more in-depth. I think I changed back to the silicone band from a metal band I had on it. So yeah, that is my 2024 pocket dump update. I hope you enjoy. If you've got any questions about any of this kit, please just leave a comment, and I am happy to get back to you. Thanks so much.